Shell is a multinational oil and gas company. Its logo is unique and impresses us at the very first glance. But the logo has undergone many changes with time. Although the Shell logo design has not been radically changed, but some tweaks made it even more significant and memorable. But before we get to this exciting part, here is the history of Shell. Before we move on, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification right beside the bell to receive fresh updates. Shell was formed in 1907 as the result of a merger between Royal Dutch Petroleum Company and Shell Transport and Trading Company. The latter was owned by the British government. Since then, the company has emerged as one of the leading corporations in the world. The Shell company has business stakes in oil and gas. Now that you have an idea of the past glory of this global brand, we are now going to take a look into the ingredients that make you fall in love with the Shell logo design. Would you believe that the world's most famous logo was perhaps the worst logo when it was created? When the first ever logo of the Shell company was conceived in 1900, it was just a sketch of a mussel shell and it had no colors. Since a mussel shell doesn't have an attractive design, the designer couldn't do much about it. The worst was that the designer couldn't use any colors in the design, so it made it look even more pathetic. The company continued to use this logo for 4 years. The Shell logo underwent the first major redesign in 1904 when it was transformed into the shell of scallop. However, it failed to make an impact on the viewers and went unnoticed. Nonetheless, it remained the brand identity of Shell for more than 2 decades. The third Shell logo was redesigned in 1930 when its design was changed and the shell was made to look more symmetrical. The final design looked like a crown which insinuated that the company rules the oil business. This redesign was significant as it introduced yellow color in the Shell logo. The fourth revamp in 1948 in the Shell logo was a bit frustrating as the final logo lost its integrity to some extent and resembled a hot air balloon. A new red color was added to the emblem which gave it a more colorful look. The other notable feature was the inclusion of the brand's name in the logo. However, the overall design was not as attractive to the eye. The Shell logo was gone through a slight change in 1955 when the red strokes in the previous logo were removed and it was changed to look more robust. The year 1961 saw a new turn in Shell logo when a red square was added to the previous design. Other than the addition of the square, there was no significant change in the Shell logo design. It was the year 1971 when Shell created its most iconic logo design that remained its identity for the next 23 years. The design team trimmed the red lines and cut it so that they look like the border of the inner yellow lines. The name of the company was removed from inside the emblem and placed beneath it to give it a clean look. The new logo looked more elegant and classy. The year 1992 made another significant change in its logo design. This time, the company decided to remove the company's name from the logo design. This logo became the new face of Shell and continued to captivate the attention of the people for more than 2 decades. The Shell logo is a symbol of excellence and brilliance in the corporate world. Today, it is one of the most recognized logos in the world that continues to infuse trust of people in its brand. That is all that we have for you today. If you like this video, then don't forget to click the like button. Also comment the next brand that you would like us to reveal. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive fresh updates. Apple, Lamborghini, Nike, Amazon, or Coca-Cola. We see hundreds of multinational brands every day. But do we know the hidden meaning behind their unique logos? Well, don't worry, because we got your back here at Revealing Logos.